Hello students, welcome to LG Institute of Engineering and Technology. Here myself, Mr. Jaiswal Kishan, Civil Engineering Department, and we are learning all about structural analysis. Now today we will be considering frames examples. So let's see how to solve. So these are the basic formulas which we will be using for the example. Now calculate the stiffness matrix as load vector AD minus ADL for the structure shown in figure. EA will be constant. Also calculate displacement D and draw shear force and bending moment diagram. Basic simple similar steps we will be following for this frame. Now here you can see AB span and BC span is given. The method will be way much similar which we will be following in beams. Let's see how to solve this sum. So now A to B there is no loading is given, and for B to C UDL is given. Now, first of all we will be finding out Kn. Now from A to B, A is my fixed support and B there is no support, and at C it is a simple support. So 3j minus R, J is my number of joint is 3, reactions are 5, 3 plus 2 equals to 5. So getting 9 minus 5 equals to 4. So what are these four values? Are horizontal, vertical reaction and moment over here. Because there is no support, all threes are unknown, theta B, VB and HB. And for at point C, there will be unknown of theta C. Now, look over here. Simple support is given. So it resists vertical reaction as well as horizontal reaction. So there will be no deformation of horizontal at B point because there is a resistance given on C point. Similar way, here you can see A support is given which can resist vertical reaction also. So there will be no moment or transfer or movement of this B support from B to its original position to upward position. So there will be no unknown of vertical reaction also because there is a resistance given at A. So ultimately only theta B will be unknown remaining at B and theta C unknown remaining at C. So this is similarly we are solving as upon beam type of sum. So there are two unknowns. So let's start. Now here I have restrained the structure and applied my unknown primary unknowns are D1 and D2 as a moment. Now one by one I will be applying this moment in a clockwise direction and find out respective reactions as well as moments. Now first of all at B I have applied a D1 as a 1. So the effect will be like this. As it will rotate in clockwise direction, you can see this will be moved upward and this will be moved downward. So here the reactions and moments will be, so where I have applied theta there will be 4 EI upon L, at the opposite end it will be half of it, and here also 4 EI upon L moment and at opposite it will be half of it. L is my 3 and reaction is 6 EI by L square. Now as you know both the moments are clockwise, its reaction will be anti-clockwise. So you can see this pink color and this pink color are moving in anti-clockwise direction for AB span. Similarly this green color and this green color is moving in anti-clockwise direction for BC span. The formula will be remaining same 6 EI by L square. Now here what I did, restrained structure and applied theta 1 equals to D1 equals to 1 at support B. Same way we will be doing for support C. So here you can see that clockwise D2 has been applied. Moments, where moment has been applied there will be 4, at the opposite end it will be 2. Its respective moments and its opposite reaction. So this is the basic step which we were doing in previous beam type of sum. Same way but it is a frame. Now our next step is to find out D. V is equals to S inverse into AD minus ADL. AD is given in action in given structure. So here you can see there is no moment are given. Why I am saying moment? Because my unknowns are moment. So there is no external moments are given. So AD will be 0, 0. ADL is due to this loading. So the formula is WL square by 12. So minus WL square by 12 for B support, and for C support it will be clockwise. So plus WL square by 12. W is 10, L is 3. So L square is 9 divided by 12. I will be getting minus 7.5 and plus 7.5. Putting in a matrix manner, first row is for unknown number 1, second row is for unknown number 2. So minus 7.5 over here and plus 7.5 over here. I don't want this value, I want load vector AD minus ADL. So 0 minus this matrix, so I will be getting opposite of this will be plus 7.5 and minus 7.5. This was the basic simple load vector AD minus ADL. Our next step is to find out S inverse. Before, we have to find out S. So to find S, here I have taken out respective figures. So S11 is nothing but summation of these two moments. 4 by 3 plus 4 by 3 will be giving 2.67. Now S11 over here and S21 over here. So 0.67 over here. Similarly, 2 by 3 is equals to 0.67 and 4 by 3 is 1.33. So after getting this, we will be finding out its inverse with the help of calculator. So I will be getting my S inverse. So after getting my S inverse and AD minus ADL, I will be getting my final D value. Let's see. So S inverse has been placed over here. AD minus ADL is over here. Now this horizontal matrix multiplied by this vertical column. Simple mathematics. 0.43 multiplied by 7.5 plus minus 0.21 into minus 7.5 will be giving 4.82. In the same way, this horizontal line into vertical line. So minus 0.21 multiplied by 7.5 plus 0.86 multiplied by minus 7.5. I will be getting this minus 8.04, our primary unknown. So these are nothing but this is my theta B and this is my theta C. So theta B is getting 4.82 and theta C is getting minus 8.04. Now, next step is to find AM and AR. So for AM and AR, we require loading moments and reaction. So this is 7.5 which we have found out previously over here. Same formula will be applicable. And for reaction, it is WL by 2. W is 10, L is 3, 30 divided by 2 is 15, 15. So this will be using in AM and AR. So our AM equals to AML plus AMD multiplied by D. So AML will be, here there is no moment, so 0, 0. Here it is anticlockwise 7.5, so minus 7.5. Here plus 7.5. Plus EI multiplied by this value. So from where it is been came, so this has been came from all over here. As you know, we have done previously. So 2 by 3, 4 by 3, 4 by 3 and 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 is 0.67, 4 by 3, 4 by 3 and 2 by 3. And then there is 0, 0 and then 2 by 3 and 4 by 3. And this is the value of D which we have found out over here. After solving this 2 matrix, we will be getting this, and then summation of this I will be getting AM final value. In the same manner, we will be finding out AR. ARL plus ARD into D. So at AR, there is no reaction for AB. So 0, 0 and 15, 15 over here. And this ARD from unknown number 1, D1 figure, and this is from D2 figure. Let me show you. These are my figures. So from this I have taken reference for this row, this column and this column. And this is my D. After multiplying this, we will be getting this matrix 0.67 multiplied by 4.82 plus 0 multiplied by this, ultimately 3.2. Similar way, minus 3.2. This multiplied by this plus this multiplied by this, I will be getting 2.1 and then minus 2.1. After solving this, I will be getting my final AR. And then look, now how to draw this diagram, let's understand. as we have considered right side as a positive, so if it is coming positive, so right side, and then straight because of no loading, and there will be left side negative, and upward 17.1, 17.1 minus 10 into 3 will be leading towards minus 12.86 and then closing its value. And bending moment similar way. Now look, as you know that negative will be up. In a similar way, if negative came, then it should be left side, and if positive came, then it should be right side. So it is positive, so right side. Here, if positive, then it will be left side. It's a rule. So 6.4. Then minus 6.4 up and then leading towards 0. So after connecting these values, I will be getting my end moment diagram. And for central load, if UDL is given, so parabola, the formula is WL square by 8. So this is the same way which we did in beams, just a type of frame we have solved. Let's have a quick revision. We have found out restraint beam, then applied primary unknowns, then found out AM and AR, and then drawn shear force and bending moment diagram. This was our first step, second step, and then drawn diagram.